Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? What is going down, everybody? We got a draft, yes, for the NFL playoffs. Yeah, we got you know what? Let me go message Raider Hater real quick. Let him know. Because it doesn't look like he knows that he's on the clock right now. Oh, there we go. Just made his pick. All right. We got 2 rounds in. And shout out to a stranger up in the house letting peeps know, wipe their feet. We appreciate you, bro. I'm going to read off these first 2 rounds and we're going to get to gardening here. And starting off, so Raider Hater, Matthew Stafford goes first, then Puka, then T-Law, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Jalen Hurts, JSN, Sam Darnold, and James Cook. That's the first round. Round 2, Saquon Barkley, Kai Ren, Travis Etienne, Devontae Adams, Kenny Gainwell, Travion Henderson. Dude, I've seen Henderson go in the first round. I've seen him go in the third. It's crazy. Josh Jacobs, Ken Walker, Nico Collins, Rico Dowdle, CJ Stroud, Ramondre Stevenson, and then the third round, because we got the third round reversal, AJ Brown and DeAndre Swift. There we go. And Crispy in the house. What up, Crispy? Yes, you got perfect timing, bro.
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff.
Giving this motherfucker. There we go. Let's get it. And dude, we got 2 drafts tomorrow. We got a $20 offense only, and then we have a $35 Superflex IDP life. They're all super flexes. None of them have actual quarterback spots. They're all super flexes. So just in case, because I know there's not enough quarterbacks for everybody to draft 2. And even if everybody did draft 2, I mean, after the first week, I mean, half of them are going to be gone anyways. So I made it a super flex spot. So if you do happen to just draft 1 quarterback or no quarterbacks, you don't have to start a quarterback no matter what. All right. Let's see, here we go. We got Isaac on the board right now, on the clock. And there is going to be drafts every day. There's going to be a $20 offense only and a $20 IDP life on Thursday. There's going to be a $25 IDP, a $20 offense only on Friday. And then we're going to see there's going to be 2 drafts on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. West Coast time, noon Eastern time. That'll give us enough time to finish the draft before the season actually starts, or the playoff season actually starts. I know we're going to do one $20 offense only more than likely, and then I got to figure out if we're going to do an IDP one or just 2 offense onlys on Saturday. But it has been good so far, and very not stressful as well, because like my process is a lot different this year than the previous years, but it's also a lot easier on me the way that I'm doing it. Let me see. We had 8 slow drafts, and I think we're up to like 14 or 15 like so far. Last year, I think we had like 22, if I'm not mistaken. So we may have a couple less this year, but it's just going to be way less stressful on me. And so that's a win in my book. It's just like a stressful time because like everyone's finishing up their fantasy football leagues. A lot of people aren't even in like wanting to get in the playoffs because they're like a couple people told me like, yeah, I got to take a little while to decompress after this fantasy season. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? We got playoff fantasy drafts about to happen right now. But you know, only the real D-gens apply. That's for sure. Dude, so after Swift in the 3rd round, DK Metcalf, Charbonnet, Warren, Diggs, Herbert, and Jacoby Myers. There we go. I don't know where Rob's at. Where's Rob? Come on, Newman. All right. Stranger said decompressing is for the weak. I mean, I don't even know what that means, bro. Like, dude, we got more fantasy drafts and we got playoff football. Like, dude, that's the one thing that Stranger you still don't understand yet. But one day we're gonna get you into a league. But when you like, if I'm not in a fantasy league, I feel like I almost don't care about the games going on. Like fantasy football, like legit makes games way more interesting to me. It's just like why people gamble on some games, right? It just makes the game more interesting. Well, that would be the equivalent for fantasy for the for the gamblers who are out there throwing a couple bucks on the game just to make it a little bit more entertaining. Let's see. After Jacoby Myers, we had RJ Harvey and George Kittle. Where's Luis in the chat? Where's Luis? He's on the clock right now. Oh, there we go. Blake Corum. Boom. Raider Hater Jeremy on the board with back-to-back picks right now. We're on the clock with back-to-back picks. Here we go. Yeah, right now we got 9 drafts going all at the same time. We got 8 slow drafts going and then this fast draft going. And I just like the times for the draft also, the 6 West Coast time, 9 Eastern. Like sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe if we start getting some more West Coast people involved, maybe we'll start like a later one than that. But yeah, this time just works perfect. We're going to keep this same time for the drafts throughout the off season with the what's it called? With the best ball tourneys and all that. Because there's going to be 2 tourneys this year. Get ready. It's going to be dope. We're going to have the normal flagship one, and we're also going to have just an offense only one for those peeps who are a little bit scared of the IDP. But should be a fun tournament nonetheless, and drafts will be a little bit shorter. And then the goal is to at least repeat with the 300 leagues. And because if we can add a whole other tournament and add in, 200 to 300 like brand new leagues like in there, that would just be pretty dope. It really would be. I don't know how I'm going to keep all these, how we're going to keep everything organized. I may just have to put all those ones under the 420 crew one. So it won't be like bogging down my main account with like 1,000 leagues in it or whatever. Sleeper really needs to fix that. They really need to make it to where we can have 1,000 leagues and it would just like work seamlessly. So after Luis in the chat takes Blake Corum, Raider Hater Jeremy takes Woody Marks, Cortland Sutton back to back, and then we got Dallas Goedert and Tet McMillan off the board. We are in the 4th round. Yes. Hey, there we go. He made it. Said you'll figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I'm excited though. We're gonna have 2 huge ass best ball tournaments. It's gonna be super fun. Super fun. And I'm going to start transitioning some of the dynasty leagues. I'm going in order by number, and I'm starting with the single QB leagues. And then we'll work on the super flex, and then we'll work on the super flex IDP. It's going to take me, man, it might take me like this whole week to get all those leagues transitioned. And hey, there's Luis. What's up? You almost timed out on that Corum pick. I was like, where's he at? He's not even up in here yet. But yes, you made it just in time, bro. Just in time. All right. And don't forget, I got all the boards for this weekend's game. Games. Let's see. Someone said they tried to join tomorrow's draft, but it kicked them out. Let's go see. I'm assuming it's the. There we go. It actually shows him in there. And Luis said, I'm here. He said yesterday, I said 101 Puka was interesting. Fuck it. There you go at the 102. There we go. Yeah, Stafford and Puka 101 and the 102, man. I think a lot of people are expecting big things out of these Rams in the playoffs. Yeah, in mine, the draft that I'm in, I think I got the 7th pick. So those guys were nowhere to be found at that part of the draft. Yeah, we're going to see, man. Very interested to see how this all shapes out. I kind of screwed myself. I didn't get a running back in the first 3 rounds. Ended up with a real shitty RB1. But yeah, everything's different. Everything is different in all these. I know I'm going to be doing another one, just not sure when, because I'm going to take the extra spot if if we don't fill it in time, if we got some stragglers. Let's see, where are we off at? Left off at Tet McMillan. So damn, Brock Purdy went in the 4th. What? I know people don't think that they're going to win, but still. Loveland, Devonta Smith, Parker Washington, Keenan Allen, Jordan Love, Bryce Young, Aaron Rodgers, Hunter Henry, Khalil Shakira to start the 5th round,
Shakira.
and Christian Watson to continue the 5th round. There we go. Okay. And now just everybody who joins Fantrax for the first time, I'm telling them where to get into the draft room, because I know that that's like the issue for brand new people. So just thinking ahead for that shit now. After Watson, Manning guy, Hampton, Schultz, Troy, Franklin. Okay. Only a couple people have 2 running backs. Most people going a little bit more wide receiver heavy. Very interesting builds we got here. I like it. And dude, the one thing that I want to tell everyone is reminder, get into a couple of these. That's why I host the $20 ones, so people could jump into them, and get a couple more, because dude, you never know how these drafts are going to go. Like every single draft is a little bit different. Like, how in the best balls, there's always like a similar kind of rhyme reason to a lot of it. Dude, in this, like everything changes like so much. Like maybe it's some of the guys drafted in the first round the same, but like I said, I've seen Henderson drafted in the first round, drafted in the second, drafted in the third. And that's what's cool. You just never know how it's all going to shape out. Dang it. Let me remove the pick. Dang it. Someone said they fat fingered the wrong pick. Let me. Dang it. Let's see. All right. Swap out Mac Jones with Watson. There we go. Yeah, he fat fingered Mac Jones in the 4th round. Ouch, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. And Crispy said, too bad it's the playoffs. Nah, and I'm talking about the slow draft. In the fast draft, it is what it is, and the slow draft is different. Because, yeah, he picked Mac Jones in the 4th round. Like, no one's going to pick Mac Jones in the 4th round at all. But, yeah, so slow drafts, same thing. Same as the dynasties and all that. The fast drafts that, yeah, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. But even if you auto, it's been a lot better this year than previous years because I've seen a couple autos in the fast draft yesterday, and the teams that they weren't horrible. That like the picks, I mean, they weren't horrible. And hey, shout out to TJ. What up, TJ? Dude, are you in? You're in the Wednesday and Thursday IDP draft, right? Yeah, I feel like those are probably ones that I'm going to be needed in. We'll see. But I'd rather play in the ones with IDP anyways. But yeah, gonna see if we're gonna fill it or if I'm gonna be needed. Playoffs? Talking about playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I just hope we can win a game. Let's see. Where did I leave off at? I left off at Troy Franklin and then Juwanna Man Jennings, Raheed Shaheed, Chuba Hubbard, Lad McConkey, DJ, I want to score more, Brian Thomas to round out the 5th, and then Jaden Higgins to start the 6th. Interesting builds here. I like it. Yeah, these are fun because they're always, all of them are different. That's like the coolest thing. I said it a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. The coolest thing about these drafts is all of them are different. Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, in this draft, Bo Nix and JSN went in the 1st round. Shit, in the one that I did, I got JSN in the 1st round, and I got Bo Nix in the 2nd. So I was able to get both of those guys who were 1st round picks here. But guy like Travion Henderson, who went in the middle of the 2nd, he went in the 1st in the draft that I'm in. So very different. I think Drake May went 1st overall in the draft that I'm in. But damn, I mean, T-Law going hella early. I mean, he was like, I think he went in the 2nd round in the other one, but the other one that I'm thinking of. But yeah, he might not have made it to that 210. So fried cracker, man, he's on it. After Jaden Higgins, we got Ty Johnson. Daniel Berry, what up, bro? Whoo! TJ said in one of my slow drafts, I took Parker Washington before Thomas and Myers. There we go. And let me see. I mean, I know all of them went here. Okay, so Parker Washington, he went in the middle. So Parker Washington went in the 4th, Jacoby went in the 3rd, Brian Thomas went in the 5th. That's really good value on Brian Thomas in the 5th, at the very end of the 5th. Raider Jack, what up, bro? He said Kyren and RJ Harvey to the Super Bowl. Man, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. You know, I mean, the Seahawks and the Broncos have played in the Super Bowl against each other. I remember it was like both of them, they were the first legal states, and it was like, wait, the two legal weed states are meeting up in February for a Super Bowl. So funny. I wonder if that's the script, man. It was like, what, 12 years ago at this point? Woo! Woo! All right, all right. And oh, look at that. Burden 1 pick before Romy Roma Dunze. AJ Barner picked before Burden and the Dunze. Interesting. Whew. Whew. Matt Stafford gets a 2nd ring. I mean, dude, this year just it seems more wide open than any other year before, especially in the NFC. I mean, doesn't, you know, the most dominant teams are the Seahawks and the Bears, and I'm sure a lot of people aren't really taking them seriously yet, especially the Bears. I mean, Seahawks, they've been doing solid all year. Their defense has been tops, and I feel like the Bears have been doing really good too, but nobody's giving them any credit, including me. Where'd everybody just jump in at? I think we got a little influx of people on YouTube. Who's on YouTube? Throw a comment in so we know who's up in here. And after Romy Rome, Quentin Johnston, Dalton Kincaid. Mid 6th round. Hey, Jamie in the house. What up, Jamie? Shout out to Big Game James. We got a draft for the playoffs. Raider Hater said Super Bowl this year is going to be giving to the defensive, going to be a defensive performance. I mean, there's a lot of good defenses in this year. It really is, man. I mean, I mentioned the Bears and the Seahawks in the NFC, and I mean the Broncos and Patriots. And who else? I mean, I know those 4 for sure. The Primo. What the hell app is this? Said these same colors to fuck with me. Yeah, it's Fantrax. It's the best amongst of the Texans. There you go. Yeah, I knew I was missing one. And shit, even the Steelers defense has been really great. So it's like, I mean, there's a lot of good defenses in. Like the Bills, I know they're probably one of the weakest in the AFC, right? Chargers probably like 1 step above them. But yeah, a lot of the AFC, because the Jags defense really been stepping it up over the last like 4 or 5 weeks. And yeah, just trying to even think, just running down the NFC. I mean, the Seahawks, legit. Bears, legit on defense. Eagles, I mean, they're really legit on defense. The Panthers are actually really legit too on defense, you know, especially in their secondary. And then the Rams, really good on defense. And then who are the other two? The Packers. I mean, I don't know if they're elite, but I mean they're good. And who the hell is number 7? Who the hell is number 7? Let's see. Really can't think of who the other NFC team is. Let me pull it up because now it's just like fucking with me. Oh yeah, the Niners. Duh. That was the last team that I forgot. And Niners defense probably. I mean, shit. Niners defense is probably the weakest out of everybody in the NFC. Yeah, because I feel like the Bears and the Packers above them, and then same with the Rams and the Panthers. TJ's placed a matchup bet on the Rams versus Jags plus 2,200. Whoa, nice. Okay, where did I leave off at? Kincaid, then we got Dubs, then Strange, Gadsden, Parkinson, Butte, 7th round, Evan Ingram, and Jalen Noel, whichever way you say it. I should have been way faster on this, whichever way you say it.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Oh. All right. I'm probably going to get out of here after another round or two. I'm already getting tired. I've been, late nights doing like payouts and organizing. And now I got to get to the transitioning of these leagues and all this. Man, it's just such a busy week. That's why we're going to Disneyland at the end of the month. We did go one time before, like right after, like right when January started. But yeah, it's kind of like too busy for me during those during this week. This week is insanely busy. TJ got a conspiracy theory about the rainbow Super Bowl logo. It would be crazy if a player came out about sexuality after appearing in the game. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, we might have to guess. We might have to guess who if when we get a little bit closer. All right, we'll get to the end of this round, and then we're gonna. Oh, Adam Baum, he just got Mac Jones there. 7th round though, a lot different than we were talking about with that other dude getting him in the 4th. But yeah, the draft a little bit longer because it's 1.5 clocks instead of a minute. Just wanted to give people a little bit of a buffer because different style of league. So that extra 30 seconds is gonna help. There's only one that wears nail polish. Man, could they get there? Could the Bears get there? That'd be funny. That'd be funny if it was, if it was Caleb's coming out party. Because we already knew. It's just him being honest and actually just letting everybody know. All right. Last bowl. Then we're going to get out of here. Oh, there goes back-to-back Macs. We got Mac Jones and Mac Hollins. And that was right after Cooper Kupp and Keon Coleman. All right. Yeah, it's going to be so funny. It's gonna be so funny when that happens, TJ. Uh-oh, Vidal, Ricky Pearsall. Woo. Why the hell Swami says Ross? No, Ross. Uh-oh, he's gonna get his pick in time. Come on, Rob, where you at? All right. Yes. Another draft in the books. 2 drafts tomorrow. I'll be posting on Patreon because one of the leagues almost full. We only got 4 spots left. The other draft, I think we got 7 spots left. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 y'all